there are 3 things that you can literally do right now that are simple and it will cost you nothing, and I guarantee you it will make you more money. If you don't know who I am, my name is Matt Petruso. I own an insurance agency, I own a real estate investment company, and I create a life completely on my terms. I have complete financial freedom. I get to work out whenever I want. I get to live however I want, travel whenever I want. And I want to share with you 3 things that you literally can change and implement right now, and it will guarantee you to make more money, have a better life, have better relationships, all that stuff if you do these 3 things. So yesterday there was, I don't know if you know who I am, but I own a bunch of Airbnbs, and I also, like I said, own a insurance agency. But yesterday I had my cleaning crew go down, and on their normal duty at 11 a.m. when the checkout time is for our guests, they were just going to clean one of the units. And when they got to the unit, there were 3 girls there, bigger girls, and they were just so rude to my cleaning people that they had like no respect at all. Like, they basically said, "Oh my God, why are you here?" And I clearly, and we clearly state every single message, probably 5 messages that were sent out to her since the moment that they booked. Checkout is at 11 a.m. If you would like a extended checkout, please let us know. And even the day before, we send another message stating, if you would like an extended checkout, then please let us know by at minimum 6 p.m. the night before, so our cleaning crew can adjust. And they were so rude to them, and they were just entitled to thinking that they deserved this late checkout because they said, "Well, oh my God, we were up all night. Like, how do you expect us to get out and be ready by 11 a.m.?" And like, they were just like, and they never messaged me. They never said anything about anything, but they were just so rude. And I can handle people being rude to me. It's fine. But when people are rude to my cleaning crew, like, that's not okay, right? And the reason why I'm telling you this is because these girls were just so rude right off the bat for no reason, because they thought they were entitled to have this long checkout because they were just them. There was no reason for them to expect anything other than what was told of them, specifically in all of the messages that we sent, in the booking that they booked. So they were lazy. They didn't read the directions. They didn't understand what the rules were. They didn't message me. They didn't have any contact. They didn't have any communication. And then on top of it, like, they just said that we should feel bad for them because they slept in, because they went out and partied and got drunk all night. Like, it blows my mind. So if you are any of those 3 things, if you are rude, they cost you no extra time or effort or money to be nice, right? You could have said, like, if they would have just said to my cleaning crew, like, "Hey, oh my God, I apologize, we must have missed the message. Can you give us like a half an hour? Oh my God, we're so sorry, we didn't see the message. We'd be happy to work with you and figure something out." No, they didn't do that. But if you did that, like, we would be fine. Like, we would have worked something out. But instead, they were just rude and said, like, "Why are you here? Like, oh my God, you expect us to be ready and out by 11 a.m.?" And it was just like, I was like, oh my God. So it costs you no money to be nice, right? Just be respectful and, have a civil conversation with somebody. Like, that's the first one. So you can change your attitude, right? Do not be just a negative person, okay? You can do that immediately. Stop being negative. You catch yourself being that person, change it, right? You can change this immediately. That's your decision, all right? And the second is laziness. Laziness is the most unattractive quality in any human being. If you basically tell me from the way that you look, the way that you act, because you didn't read any of the messages, and you didn't actually take any bit of your life seriously because you're just lazy and you're entitled, and you show up disheveled, like they were all wearing like that nasty sweatpants, and it's whatever, they're on vacation, you can wear whatever you want, but like, you're showing the world how you see yourself, right? You're showing us that it's okay to be lazy. It's okay to not take care of yourself. It's okay to just let things happen. And if you show that to the world, you're showing it to yourself too. So if I see that you're lazy, like, why would I do business with you? Like, I'm not going to buy things from you, right? Like, I'm not going to, I'm not going to be so excited to work with somebody that's just lazy. And and then the last piece, so you can change your attitude right away. Don't be negative, right? Don't be rude. And then secondly, like, don't be lazy. Like, laziness is the least attractive. So if you find yourself ever being lazy, you got to beat the shit out of that person and get over that laziness, okay? And then lastly, do not be entitled. Do not feel like just because you are existing in this world, you're entitled to anything. They felt like they were entitled to this extra time for their checkout, even though we have sent messages all along their entire entire reservation about how they could extend their checkout, but they felt entitled that they just deserved to have an extra hour or 2 hours because they were out partying last night. They need more time to sleep. Come on, of course, right? If you are entitled to something, the world will slap you in the face because you are not entitled to anything. If you desire something, it's okay to want things. It's okay to be selfish, to be honest with you. But if you're selfish without understanding what you have to give to get, then that is entitlement. I'm selfish in many things. Like, I'm selfish with my time. I'm selfish with my relationships. I'm selfish with my money. But I'm okay with giving and providing what is required of me to get the things that I desire. So do not think that you are just entitled to get things without having to give something in return, okay? It's okay to want whatever you want. You can be selfish. Selfish is fine. But understand the rules of the game. And the rules of the game say, if you desire something, you must exchange something, okay? Nothing comes for free. There's always a cost and a benefit, right? And you must be wise enough to understand that. Stop thinking that everything should be given to you for no reason. It's not how the world works. It will slap you in the face. And unfortunately, these girls are probably going to find out pretty quickly that life is not going to be good to them. It's not going to be a fun ride, okay? If you want to live a good life, do not be rude, do not be lazy, and do not be entitled, okay? So like, comment, subscribe, share this video. This stuff, most people, it's like easy stuff to think, right? Like, this is not rocket science, right? Nobody's like, hey, this is, the hardest thing you have to do. No, none of these things cost any money. None of these things will change the way the world works, right? Like, it is just you making a decision to say, I'm going to be nicer. I'm going to be pleasant, right? I'm not going to be lazy. I'm going to get my ass out and do things, right? And then lastly, like, if I want something, it's okay to want things. Stop telling yourself that it's not okay to want things, because when you have that resentment against wanting things, then you think that, it's bad to want things. No, you can want whatever you want, but understand that everything has a cost. So what are you willing to exchange for that thing? Okay? So do those things. I promise you, it will make you more money. It will get you better relationships. It will give you a better body. It will make you live on your terms. Okay? Peace. Be easy. Go follow me over on Instagram, MOVMATT. Peace. Be out.